Welcome back. Thank you all for joining me again. And tonight I will be reacting to the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. I haven't watched a lot of it. I did watch Johnny Depp's full testimony and Amber Heard's full testimony and the psychologist's full testimony, but I haven't I haven't been following it that deep other than that. So this is just basically a lot of the stuff that you might have missed that happened in the trial, and I'm just going to just recap it because this is kind of history for 2022, and this might be a segment just recapping things that happened throughout the year. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so Johnny's at some kind of premiere a while back, and that looks like Amber Heard's lawyer. Is it? I don't know, but it's Hollywood, so the question is that Amber Heard's lawyer? I personally think that looks like her, and she looks like she is a fan.
No, I didn't ask you about anything.
Emotional damage!
From what I've lived through, from what I've survived, I'm not sitting in this courtroom snickering. I'm not sitting in this courtroom laughing, smiling, and making snide jokes. I'm not. This is horrible. This is painful. And this is humiliating for any human being to go through. And perhaps it's easy to forget that, but I'm a human being. Johnny has taken enough of my voice.
Wish I fucking thought I could have kids with you. You're a fucking kid yourself. Suck my. Go be a real married man and go deal with your shit the way that a man does.
You're the most spoiled fucking brat. And you got everybody out here almost full, but it don't last long.
You're right.
I've been here a lot longer
You're
than
right.
you.
You got it figured out. You're a joke.
I have the right to tell my story. I have the right to say what happened to me. I have the right to my voice and my name.
Tell the world, Johnny, Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence. And
Yes.
it's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or side with you.
He took it long enough. I hope to get my voice back.
Stop it. Get some help.
How did Ms. Heard's actions on May 27th, 2016 affect you?
Changed everything.
Objection, Your Honor.
Oh, it didn't change everything?
This lawsuit.
Sorry.
Sir, if you could wait till the objection, please.
Yes, I'm sorry. Tourette's.
What, if any, injuries do you have in this photograph?
The eye's a little bit bugged out, if you will.
How did that happen?
If you disagreed,
Objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Depp, specifically, how did the injury in this photograph occur?
I'm sure it hit me. Is that better?
You've also said that with respect to women that you want to be with, I need, I want, I take. Haven't you?
Equally as ludicrous, no.
Can you pull up DX883, please?
You can pull it what you like. I've never said those words. There's not enough hubris in me to say anything like that.
You want to see the whole thing unredacted? We can look at that too.
No, because you could have typed it up last night. No.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka doesn't matter to you. You see him in that movie, Charlie and Chocolate Factory? Did you look at that one when you were comparing his processing speed?
Do I have to answer that question, Your Honor?
You have to answer questions. Yes, sir.
No, I did not.
You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
So this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in a target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. So you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical.
Mr. Depp calls Kate Moss to the stand. Did Mr. Depp push you in any way down the stairs?
No, it had been a brainstorm. I slid down the stairs and I hurt my back. He came running back to help me, carried me to my room and got me medical attention.
I don't hesitate. I don't wait. I just, in my head, instantly think of Kate Moss and the stairs, and I swung at him.
Did you ever notice anyone visiting Amber Heard at night while Mr. Depp was away?
During the time that I was living there.
Yes. Yes.
Was it more than 10?
Yes.
Was it more than 20?
Yes.
Was it more than 30?
Yes.
Was it more than 50?
Again, I can't really speculate.
Did Rocky tell you, while Amber was still married to Johnny Depp, that the three of them, Amber Heard, Elon Musk, and Cara Delevingne, spent the night together?
Yes.
What did he say?
What, if anything, did Rob Cowan say to you specifically about the chemistry between Amber Heard and Jason Momoa?
Just the fact that they didn't really have a lot of chemistry together. And it's sort of movie magic and editorial, the ability to sort of put performances together, and with the magic of, you know, a great score and how you put the pieces together, you can fabricate sort of that chemistry. And so I think at the end of the day, I think if you watch the movie, they look like they had great chemistry. But I just know that through the course of the post-production that it took a lot of effort to get there. Because it's like, what makes a movie star a movie star? Like you know it when you see it, and the chemistry wasn't there.
Ms. Heard's acting coach, Christina Sexton, testified that Ms. Heard has difficulty crying when she is acting. You saw it. Ms. Heard sobbing without tears, while spinning elaborate, exaggerated, fantastical accounts of abuse and everything going on in her mind almost a decade prior while enduring that abuse. He acknowledges that he said those things, and he said things that he shouldn't have. But using bad language and colorful humor does not mean that you are a violent abuser. Consider what the true purpose of the article. It was timed to be released at the same time as Aquaman, and it was timed to coincide with her announcement of her ambassadorship at the ACLU for women's rights.
Well, isn't that convenient?
This is the real Miss Heard, the one in the audio recordings.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Not the one you saw in this courtroom.
Thank you!
Sitting here today, you have not donated, not pledged, the $7 million divorce settlement to charity.
I use pledge and donation synonymous. They
But
do
I
the same
don't.
thing.
Miss Heard, I don't use it synonymously.
That's how donations are paid.
Miss Heard, respectfully, that's not my question. As of today, you have not paid $3.5 million of your own money to the ACLU. Yes or no?
I have not yet.
You have not paid $3.5 million of your own money to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, correct?
I have not yet. Johnny sued me.
So as of today, you have not donated, paid $7 million of your divorce settlement to charity, right?
I have not been able to fulfill this obligations yet.
And that's because you did want something, didn't you?
I didn't want anything and I didn't get anything.
You wanted Mr. Depp's money. You took this photograph, right, Miss Heard?
That's correct.
You took this picture as well.
Yes.
You also took this picture, right, Miss Heard?
That's correct. I did.
You seem to really like taking pictures of Mr. Depp while he's sleeping, don't you?
I hated it. I hated it.
Okay. You took this picture of Mr. Depp as well, didn't you?
I did.
You sent this picture to one of your friends, didn't you?
I don't recall.
If we could please pull up Defendant's Exhibit 252.
Yes, I was asking for support.
There's no question yet, Ms. Heard. You wrote, quote, "This is what I've been dealing with," end quote. This is you supporting Mr. Depp.
This is me getting support from my best friend. I also need support.
You weren't afraid the monster would get upset that you took this picture? Is there something amusing about kicking a door into your husband's head? You even roll your eyes at one point. Is there something amusing to you about punching your husband in the jaw?
That is not what I was smiling about, and no, I do not think it's amusing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I never even addressed it. He was just very dramatic.
Aquaman!
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
Excuse me?
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
No, Miss Vasquez, I got myself that role by auditioning.
I was trying to reach him so that he finds out about the divorce filing from some other source other than TMZ, which was alerted.
Alerted?
You slipped up there, didn't you, Miss Heard? You let it slip out that TMZ had been alerted to your filing of the domestic violence restraining order, didn't you?
I disagree. That's not what I'm talking about.
So TMZ was just lucky in getting the inside scoop to your divorce from Mr. Depp, huh?
I have no idea. That's not my area of expertise. I wouldn't even know how to do that. If I wanted to leak things about Johnny, I could have done that in a much more successful way, in a bigger way, for years.
Not when
years.
you were extorting him for $7 million.
I got a fraction of what I was entitled to in the state of California, by the way. What extortion?
You will not see my eyes again.
You know exactly why Mr. Depp won't look back at you, don't you?
I do.
He promised you would never see his eyes again after you had publicly accused him of domestic violence, after you had obtained the domestic violence restraining order against him.
That's correct.
Ms. Vasquez played a tape in which Mr. Depp said, "You will not see my eyes again." Do you recall that?
I do.
Tell the jury why.
Because he's guilty. He knows he's lying. Otherwise, why can't he look at me? I survived. Survived that man, and I'm here, and I'm able to look at him.
Thank you.
See what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny, Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
Yes.
it's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or side with you.
That's your voice on that recording, right?
Yes, it is. I was saying it to the man who beat me up, yes.
The man you beat up numerous times. Right, Miss Heard?
I could never hurt Johnny. And I swung at him.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Mr. Depp wears rings on every finger, doesn't he, Miss Heard?
That's my experience, yes.
And they're not delicate rings, are they?
No, they are not.
Miss Heard, so he hit you with rings on every finger?
I don't know if I've ever known Johnny to not wear rings.
Yeah.
He hit you in the face so many times that you don't remember. There's no injuries to your face in this picture, are there?
Not that this picture shows.
You don't have any visible injuries to your face, do you?
None that you can see.
Even though Mr. Depp whacked you in the face so hard that your nose bled?
He did.
While wearing chunky big rings, right?
That's correct.
This is a picture of you and Mr. Depp the night after Mr. Depp allegedly whacked you in the face so hard you thought he had broken your nose.
He did whack me in the face, and I did think it broke my nose.
Your nose doesn't appear to be injured in any of these pictures, does it, Miss Heard?
That's why I'm wearing makeup.
And makeup covers up swelling, right?
Makeup will not cover up swelling. Ice will, though.
Ice will cover up swelling?
Ice reduces swelling. Normally, the swelling after that kind of injury is not as bad as you might imagine, and for me, it wasn't that bad.
This is you and Mr. Depp at the Mordecai premiere?
Yes, it is.
You told this jury that on this occasion, Mr. Depp was kneeling on your back.
That's correct.
You would agree that there are no bruises or visible marks on your back in this picture.
Not that I could see.
Don't want to call myself a victim. I don't want anything from him. Just don't call me a liar. It's all I said. Just don't call me a liar. Just don't say this isn't real.
No tears.
Meanwhile. Montage.
Thank you! Are you dating Johnny Depp?
Be the Captain Jack Sparrow.
Not yet.
Google Trends is a tool that's going to show you during a time frame the highest point of search interest as 100.
Okay, but you don't know if it's humans, bots, my cat doing the searches, correct?
Huh? What did he say?
My cat doing the searches, correct?
How could you use wording like that?
It was
in
at this
court?
moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, he's giving the finger.
And I watched you lie, and then
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. I was not punching you.
He fucked up.
It's what she deserves.
Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, you've been in a lot of fights. You've been around a long time. I know. Yeah.
No, when you fucking have a close.
You didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did
That's a red flag.
not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are you?
What am I supposed to do? Do this? I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are. That's the difference between me and you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start.
You are such a baby. Grow the fuck up,
Because you
Johnny.
start physical fights.
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did. So
And that's on period.
I had
Because
to get the fuck out of there.
yes, you did. So you did the right thing, the big thing. You know what? You are admirable.
And Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
Wait a damn minute.
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his
Objection.
pants, didn't he?
I think I would remember
Relevance.
seeing Mr. Depp's penis.
Oh
my God, that was so funny.
Next question.
And you were trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, correct?
Correct, I was trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, yes.
And Mr. Depp was refusing to leave the house, was he not?
Not so much refused, he just wanted 2 minutes to say his piece.
You took Mr. Depp's arm to try to move him out, but he broke away, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, so he was strong enough to break away from your grip, correct?
No.
So, you had his arm and he broke away, though, correct?
No.
Isn't that what you just said?
No, I let him go.
You let go. But it wasn't easy. It wasn't
I'm not
easy.
going to drag him by it.
So Mr. Depp's your boss. You'll do what Mr. Depp wants, correct?
No.
It's not easy to get Mr. Depp out of the house, correct?
Not easy.
And after you both returned to L.A.,
was she posing there?
Mr. Depp.
And that's what broke my heart. Because I didn't want to leave him. I thought if I got up out of that room, I would leave the best thing that ever happened to me. And I wish I could sit here and say I stood up and I walked out of that house and I drew a line and I stood up for myself. But I was just looking at the dirty carpet trying to will myself to get up, to walk out of the door because I knew I needed to.
And the Oscar
Yeah,
goes to...
that did look like acting.
Says Johnny Depp reportedly drank heavily and was constantly late on the new Pirates movie set. Did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next
These are
article,
all hit
also
pieces.
from May
These
10th,
are drags,
2017.
sir.
Mr. Depp,
This is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
What's your
the next
question,
question?
Mr.
The next document, May 25th, 2017, a year and a half before the op-ed was published. An article entitled, "Where Did It All Go Wrong for Johnny Depp?" After a string of flops and a ton of bad press, Johnny Depp's star power looks as wobbly as Jack Sparrow on a plane.
Did I read that right? You read that very, very well.
The next one, Hollywood Reporter, May 27th, 2017. Headline, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Diminishing Returns of Johnny Depp. Did I read that right?
You certainly did. Hollywood Reporter were very nice to me at the time.
July 12th, 2017. Why are all of Johnny Depp's movies bombing at the box office?
Did I read that right? You certainly did.
November 4th, 2017. A year and a month before Amber published the op-ed. Headline, Johnny Depp allegedly showed up drunk to movie premiere, reports say. Did I read that correctly?
So he's just asking him, he's just reading headlines and then asking him if he's reading it? Not validating the article or anything? This trial is fucking weird.
Say. This is hearsay.
June 21st, 2018, 6 months before the op-ed was published.
Yes, I did that.
Mr. Depp, what has it been like for you to listen to Ms. Heard's testimony at this trial?
It's insane. I don't think anyone enjoys having to split themselves open and tell the truth. But there are times when one just simply has to because it's gotten out of control. Horrible, ridiculous, humiliating, ludicrous, painful, savage, unimaginably brutal, cruel, and all false. All false. No human being is perfect, certainly not. But I have never in my life committed sexual battery, physical abuse, all these outlandish, outrageous stories of me committing these things and living with it for 6 years and waiting to be able to bring truth out. So this is not easy for any of us. I know that. No matter what happens, I did get here and I did tell the truth and I have spoken up for what I've been carrying on my back reluctantly for 6 years.
Wow. Okay, so that was the little recap, the funny moments, the missed moments of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial. I'm not making fun of domestic abuse at all, and I'm not trying to say anybody's at fault or to blame for everything, but I think we need a little bit of humor. Sometimes humor just gets us through, or and help us deal with, you know, these violent things that are happening in the world. So I'm gonna probably do a part 2. So yeah, we'll see you next time.